said in your fucking face.
Yeah, but you're my mom at the end of the day. You were supposed to choose your child. You still chose the nigga. That's crazy.
I'm gonna take care of who I take care of. I'm gonna choose who I choose. And the nigga chose me, I'm gonna choose the nigga. I'm not gonna put that nigga over my kid.
That's basically what you just did. Our whole relationship failed because of one person. Like, all I asked you was to block the person. You could have just...
want you! He said in his face, I don't want you. Talk to whoever I want to talk to. And how I want to talk to. That nigga disrespected you. He went to you because I said I didn't want his ass. That's why he went to you. And when I found out he was with you, I said, you stupid for doing that. He said, I told him in his face I would never do that. And you went right on running it back to him. And you had to throw in my face. You're mad because I fucked him.
That's so bad.
Wait, hold on. Flag on the play. Time out. How did her eye get busted? It's crazy work. All the tea is out. Yeah, we finna get it off. Yo, mom being your op is crazy work. Her own mother took her man, and the daughter stays so mature about it all. Shouts out to Flawless K on TikTok. Let's see what it's hitting for.
You see her
He didn't
alone.
want you.
Like, that's crazy.
He said, I don't want you. He said in your fucking face.
Yeah, but you're my mom at the end of the day. Like, you were supposed to choose your child. You still chose the
I'm
nigga.
gonna choose who I choose.
That's
I'm
crazy.
gonna take care of who I take care of. I'm gonna choose who I choose. And the nigga chose me, I'm gonna choose the nigga. And when I choose not to be with that nigga, I choose not to be with that nigga. I'm not gonna put that nigga over my kid.
That's basically what you just did. You literally, basically.
You just said the nigga choose. Wait, hold on. Flag on the play. Time out. What's going on? How old is this nigga? Regardless, you the mama. Why is you fucking with a nigga your daughter age? That's wild. Chances is he's grown. What's going on?
I'm not to be with that nigga. I'm not gonna put that nigga over my kid.
She talking about if the nigga choose me, I'ma choose the nigga.
You just did. You literally basically did that. You basically did that over a guy. Our whole relationship failed because of one person. Like, all I asked you was to block the person. I asked you to block Mom. Well, you could have just...
want you. He said in his face, I don't want you.
So they would. How old is she? I ain't gonna lie. I was looking at her TikTok, whatever. She work at Hooters type shit. So I'm assuming she's grown. So she was messing with dude or whatever, and she told her mama to block him. And mama not blocking him because she also like him. And so that's crazy. That's crazy. And so now they fight. Look at her eye. Her eye is busted up. How did her eye get busted? That's crazy work.
He said in his face, I don't want you. How stupid can you be? He said,
But as my mom, like, damn, you could at least block and say, you know what, you were talking to my child. I would not talk to you. Like, what?
I'm gonna talk to whoever I want to talk to. And how I want to talk to. That nigga disrespected you.
And you kind of disrespected you, my mom. Like,
and you go fuck with a nigga that disrespects your daughter. This is wild.
To be on my side, but you stood on that man's side. Like, what? You called him up. You called him up and told him to choose you. Like, what?
Stupid. You stupid. The nigga said in your fucking face, I don't want you.
She said you call him up, wanting him.
Said it right
Call
in
him
front
up.
of everybody. Yeah. I don't want you.
Yeah, you called him up too.
He
like,
said I don't
and
want
then you
you.
stayed on the phone.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, you called.
Mama hella childish, bro.
You picked up the phone and called him. And Brandon and them said, don't do it. And you
The only thing I could think of, mama, she must have had her at a young age. The mama.
did it. And you did it. And when you picked up that phone, I told him exactly what I said. You was a stupid one for doing that. Even Brandon said, don't do that shit. Brandon told you not to do it. You did it. Over a nigga. And for a nigga to make you change like that.
I didn't even change. My mom made me change. What do you mean?
Hold on.
Brandon told you not to do it. I told him exactly. You did it. And when you picked up the phone and called him. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, you you called him. I said, yeah, I can do what I want to do. And you picked up the phone and called him. And Brandon and them said, don't do it. And you did. And you did it. And when you picked up that phone, I told him exactly what I said. You was a stupid one for doing that. Even Brandon said, don't do that shit. Brandon told you not to do it.
So is that,
you did.
Is that why her eye busted? Because she called? I don't know.
A nigga. And for a nigga to make you change like that.
I didn't even change. My mom made me change. What do you mean? You literally chose a guy over me. I asked you to block. Bro, you keep talking about he chose you. I'm talking about my mom. I'm not talking about the guy. I don't care who he chose. I'm not worried about who he chose. I'm talking about you.
You my
I don't care
mama.
who he chose. You chose him, basically.
He chose me. If I chose him, he'll be with me today. I ain't choose that motherfucker. If I chose him, he will be here today. I never chose
She not even mad at the nigga that he chose the mama. She mad at the mama that... She mad at her mama that she gonna fuck with the nigga.
He know that shit, and that's why he went to you. He went to you because I said I didn't want his ass. That's why he went to you. And when I found out he was with you, I said, you stupid for doing that. He said, I told him in his face I would never do that. And you went right on running it back to him. And you had to throw in my face, you're mad because I fucked him.
I didn't even say it because you literally said, because you said if I wanted to mess around.
fuck?
Like, who says that?
And guess what?
Who says
You
that?
call the phone,
You see
All the tea is out. Yeah, we finna get it all. We on her TikTok. Let's see. I think this is the first video. Living in that toxic family
It's like I
home.
gave it all I got, but it's still.
Can you keep up, baby boy?
Is that the right way?
Can you
Yeah.
keep up, baby boy?
Go get them. They don't see me.
Cause if I got you, I don't need money, I don't need cars.
Was she using the broccoli? So her mama did that to her, bro? She lives with her mama.
Lord, Lord, Lord. It's like I gave it all I got.
Higher.
Y'all, I will do a separate video later, but I'm packing because she wants me out because she's seen the video. And because the video has been going viral and my aunties and uncles seen the video, they're also mad because they're mad at me. They're mad at me because they saying that I'm disrespectful for posting the video and stuff like that. Like, yeah, they're mad at me about the video because basically it's making her look bad, blah, blah, blah. And she wants me out.
Your whole family look bad. So the nigga, so him and your mama was originally fucking with each other first. You're wrong for fucking with the nigga that try to get with you after he was with your mama. You know what I'm saying, though? You're grown. You make your own decisions.
And she wants no contact with me. So I will let do your whole story time probably later this week while I figure out everything. And y'all notice I never tagged my mother at all. I never bashed her in the comments. I literally said that I was wrong as well. And some of the stuff I said, and I apologize, blah, blah, blah. But still, our argument was never about the guy. It was supposed to be about my eyes. She brung up the man. So, yeah, we left that in 2024.
What
She
happened
brung
to the
it.
eye?
I will do a... Y'all, thank you guys so much for all the comments and stuff like that. My god sister came and got me. I'm going to make a video part 1 today explaining certain stuff like what happened to my eye and the situation between me and my mom. My mom did not sleep with the person. She was only talking to the person that I was talking to after I asked her to block the person. But I'm going to make a whole story on that and stuff like that, explaining on what the situation was. But y'all, my gosh. Y'all, apparently since the video has gone viral, I have gotten threat messages from my own family members because they want me to take that video down and clear my mother's name. Like, I didn't bash my mom. I didn't do none of that. I literally just recorded what she said to me. And now they're mad about the whole situation. Talk about you need to take the video down. If I take the video down, it already looks stupid because more than one person have seen this video. And yeah. So I'm not taking the video down, y'all. I'm sorry. But at the end of the day, me getting threatened and threat messages and all types of stuff from my own family member because they want me to take the video down. I don't even know if they actually heard what my mother actually said to me. But at the end of the day, I'm not taking this video down. I'm sorry. Not only that, okay, I'm gonna start answering some of y'all. Y'all, apparently stuff from my own family member. I don't even know if they actually heard what my mother actually said to me. But at the end of the day, I'm not taking this video down. I'm sorry. Not only that, because I'm getting threat messages and stuff like that, that's gonna make me want to keep the video up even more. Like, why would I take it down because you threatening me? No. Y'all, okay, I'm gonna start answering some of y'all questions. No, we was not sleeping with the same man. I was talking to this guy first, and he decides that he wants to talk to my mom because he wanted to give his dad my mom's number. So all of a sudden, okay, I'm not thinking nothing of it. My dumb ass wasn't thinking nothing
Even
of it.
then, bro, like, shouldn't be doing all that, man.
Whatever. They get to talking, and they supposed to be talking about me. Supposedly talking about me, but they're not talking about me. My mom switched the conversation to, sexual a little bit. She was talking to him like that, and he started to fall for that shit. I'm listening to every fucking thing they're saying, every thing they are saying, every single thing they are saying. And then all of a sudden, he calls me, and he was like, "Can I get your mom's number from my dad?" Blah blah blah. And I'm like, I thought about it, and I was a little iffy on it. Blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, whatever. So he gets the number. Calls my mom up. Whole time he telling me, "Oh, I'm on the phone with my dad." Blah blah blah. I'm on the phone with my dad. He was never on the phone with my dad. His dad. He was on the phone with my mother. He was on the phone with my mother. And then my mom puts us on 3-way calls and stuff like that. She decides to put us on a 3-way call, and she was like, "Tell her that you want me and that you don't want her. Blah blah blah. Tell her." I'm looking like, you know what? I'm yelling at him, going crazy, yelling at him.
Why is she in competition with her daughter over a man, bro? Like, that's just all the way wrong from the start. And I could tell by the way the mama was talking and shit like that it just tells a lot about her. You know what I'm saying? About her character, the way she acts, how she carries herself, everything. She's childish, immature. She never grew up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man speak, and my mom was like, let him speak. And in my head, I'm looking like, the flip. Like, why am I even letting him speak? And why we even, like, I feel like this was a little entertaining. But at first, I was with it because the 3-way and stuff like that, because I wanted to know, like, what the hell's going on. But I started thinking about it. It was like, why were you even talking to him sexually in the first place if you were only supposed to talk to him about me?
right.
Okay, I'm going to start answering some of y'all questions. No, we was not sleeping with the same man. My god sister came and got me yesterday. I still got to pack all my stuff and stuff like that. Some of my family members are really upset because I did post the video, blah, blah, blah. That they're actually sending threats, messages to me talking about, "Oh, you better take that video down and clear your mom's name," type stuff. Y'all, it's deeper than what you guys really think. Like, I understand my mom did go through a lot. Y'all, 11 years ago, my dad did commit blah, you already know. And then before he did that, he did pow my mom 9 times. So I understand maybe she's still going through that. She literally said, "I remind her of my father," blah, blah, blah. Me and my brother are the black sheeps in the house. Yes, we are. Like, at the end of the day, it's really sad. Like,
Y'all should get closer, not trip over another nigga. Like, what the fuck?
I wouldn't think my mom would do me like that, but at the end of the day, like, that's all she kept bringing up. Even though she did all that and I was still talking to the guy afterwards, we were still talking. I had cut him completely off and stuff like that. My mom continues to bring up this guy's name every argument we get. Every argument we get, she'll say, "Oh, he want to mess on your mom. He wants to F on your mom. He wanted this and that and that." It's like she really trying to one up on me, but we don't never have to be talking about this situation. Or it could be any other situation, but she'll bring him up. bring him up. Like, this is sad. Like, at the end of the day, like, I even said in the video, I don't care who he chose. At the end of the day, I'm caring about who you chose.
Right.
And y'all, the main reason, I understand, I still love my mom to this, like, down bad, even though she did me dirty. This is not, like, the first time she done did me dirty, but this is, like, the actual, like, the worst of the worst. I done got cops called on me, got kicked out. Yes, because sometimes I do be, like, drinking, because my emotions, like, I can't express myself to my mother because she only cares about, like, it's never like you can express yourself. Like, if it's not sitting right with her, it's not gonna sit right with her, period. Like, you can say how you feel all day, all night. If it doesn't sit right with her, it's not gonna sit right with her. At the end of the day, I still love my mom, even after all the bull crap, after all the stuff, after all the sending the cops on me, after kicking me out, putting me on the streets multiple times. I still love my mom down bad. Because the only thing I really wanted was a relationship with my mother, because I do not have my father at all. My father committed, after he shot my mom, 9
That's
times.
tragic.
And stuff like that. Like, I really, she doesn't even want me in the house no more. She said she's gonna cut me off the insurance policy. She's gonna cut my phone off. There's a lot. Like,
That's crazy.
I don't know what more could I take as a human being. I didn't try to off myself multiple times living in that household, and now it's just about time to go. Like, it didn't got to the point where I can't stay no more, and that's fine. My god sister came and got me. I would do a big story time, like, when everything's down, but I'm gonna answer some of you guys' questions. Like, literally, she didn't even check on my eye. Like, that's what I really would thought. She came in the house and say, oh, your brother really did this to you, blah, blah, blah. She asked my brother and he explained, blah, 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 whatever. She didn't check on my eye. I'm trying to figure out
that's
how
what
we
happened
go
to
from
her
my
eye.
eye
What?
to a nigga that I left in 2024. Like, that's what I'm not understanding. I left the person in 2024, and every argument we get, you bring him up. Like, that's weird to me.
So what did your brother do to your eye? What the hell?
First and foremost, this is not how that went down. Second of all, I was talking to the man first. He decided he wants to talk to my mom, because at first he told me that he wanted my mom's number to talk to my mom about me. My mom talked to him sexually, and that is the reason why he decided to talk to my mom in the first place. There's more to that story than just that. That's not why I was crying. And it wasn't even the fact that he chose my mom after he was talking to me. It's the principle that that's my mother, and you would still communicate with a nigga that was still trying to talk to your child in the first place. Because if I was a parent and that was my child, that nigga would have been cut the fuck off the first time he talked to my damn child. There wouldn't be no questions about it. Point blank, period.
He would have been cut off as soon as he tried to holler at you, but she was trying to holler at him though. So
I know the videos are surfacing everywhere and stuff like that, but even though my mom did what she did, I don't wish no bad on her, nothing of that at all. I wouldn't want nothing bad to happen to my mom, even though she said what she said. It is what it is at this point. I mean, I just gotta find my own peace, stay out the way, and keep it going. Other than that, I wish no harm on my mom, no nothing on my mom, because I still love my mom at the end of the day. Like I said, I always wanted a relationship with my mom, but I just could never get it. Maybe because after my dad did what he did, I don't know. But still, y'all, I know the videos are surfacing even though all of this happened, I do not wish nothing bad on my mom. I still love my mom deeply and down. I don't wish no harm, no type of nothing bad on my mother at all, because at the end of the day, I still love my mom. Like, no harm, no nothing. I just had to leave, and even if we had to grow apart, it is what it is, but I still don't wish no type of hate, no type of nothing on my mom. Point. Y'all, I just want to clear the air up, because a lot of people are confused on why my eye is like this.
right.
My mother did not hit me in the eye, and that is all I'm going to say. But my mom was not the person that hit me in the eye at all. That had nothing to do with the situation.
That might really be why they wanted you to take it down, though. Might have wanted you to take it down because it seemed like that. Because on God.
To be honest, you're right. I should have never gave it up, and I realized that. But I wasn't thinking nothing of it, because he literally told me that he just wanted my mom's number so he can put my mom on with his dad.
Right.
and that's all it was.
But I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no just cause y'all ain't blood, and that's not. I don't like that. I don't like
But
that.
at the end of the day, it is what it is. It happened. So
Especially if y'all they're just trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like nah, not with that.
All right, I'm gonna do part one. My eyes is a little sensitive to the light, so that's why I have shades on. This might be multiple videos because I think I barely got space on my phone. So to start off, me and this guy worked together. We were talking and stuff like that. We kissed. We did all that. Blah blah. My mom knew about it because I would be on the phone with the guy while she was in the car and stuff like that. My mom knew about it, and I would tell my mom that he was saying, like, he would say stuff to say stuff about her, and I'd be like, Mom, I thought it was iffy a little bit. She was like, do you think he liked me or something like that? And I thought it was iffy like that because I even questioned him. I was like, do you like my mom or something, blah, blah, blah. He was like, no, if I liked your mom, I will go with your mom type shit. That's what he said. All right, so me and him been talking for like months or whatever. We were talking for months. And then all of a sudden he tells me that, oh, he wants to put his dad on with my mom. His
Nigga
dad
was
on
trying
with
to
my
be
mom.
slick.
And I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, oh, all right. What gets me heartbroken the most is because he did say something slick, and I was like, my mom would never do me like that, blah, blah, blah. My mom would never do me like that. This is why I'm more hurt. Y'all, I'm not hurt on the fact, even after he talked to me and decided to go after my mom, I'm not hurt on that. I'm more hurt on the fact that I asked my mom to block him and he couldn't. So back to the story. So basically, we were talking and stuff like that. He said he wanted to put my mom on with his dad. So he asked to speak with my mom to talk about his dad and me. So my mom asked him, the motherly questions like you're supposed to ask, like, are you in school? Like, do you got a job? Have you ever been to jail? All types of stuff, y'all, that a parent is supposed to ask, right? Well, that escalated real fast while I was in the room. She switched the conversation over to basically herself and talked to him sexual and asked him more in deep questions that I don't think that should have been even asked in the first
Right,
place.
not appropriate.
So as I'm listening to this and stuff like that, okay, I'm a little iffy about it, but I'm like, okay, well, my mom's letting me hear it, so I'm thinking we on the same team, same page, whatever. So then after the conversation was done, it was hours. Like I the max I say was 2 hours that they were talking. I was in the room for. He was done speaking to my mom, and he was like, "I really like your mom's energy. Yeah, I definitely want to put your mom on with my dad and stuff like that." Me, I'm not really thinking nothing of it because it's like, okay, that's what you want to do. Oh well, that's what my mom want to do. Okay, well, whatever. He asked for my mom's number. I ain't gonna lie, I was more iffy on giving the number up. I even asked my mom, I was like, he asked for your number and stuff like that. And my mom was like, that's up to you.
I thought that was the whole
And
point, though.
yeah,
He
I
was
was like,
supposed to
because he
get the
wants
number.
the dad to get your number. Blah, blah, blah. I was a little iffy about it because I even let him know. I was like, I don't really know. He was like, look, it's not going to be nothing. I just want her number to get to my dad, blah, blah, blah. So my dumb self, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of a little dumb for it. I gave it up. I did. When I gave up the number,
It ain't your fault.
we were still on the phone. The next day that happens, he told me that his dad was calling him because, he gave the number up to his dad. His dad was calling him, blah, blah, blah. Find out that he was on the phone with my mom, and he told my mom that, I don't want you to have my dad. I don't want you to have my dad and stuff like that. My mom told me that's what he said. And stuff like that. And I'm looking confused, like, what the flip? So, whatever.
What the hell?
So, my mom let me use her car because I had to drive to school because I was in college and I had to go pick up my sister. So, while I went and did that, I'm going to go make part 2 for that. Alright, this is part 2. So, like I said, I was in the car driving to school, blah, blah, blah. My mom was communicating me back and forth, letting me know what he's saying and stuff like that. She calls my phone up and she was like, Kawhi. I don't know if this was entertaining to her a little bit, but yeah. She calls my phone like, Kawhi, this is what he's saying to me. He's saying this, he's saying that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what the heck? Okay. So then I say, you know what? I'm blocking him. I'm blocking him. I'm blocking him. I had blocked him. My mom's like, nah, don't block him because he's going to call your phone. And if you block him, now he's going to know that me and you was talking and basically was trying to set it up, like knowing what type of plan he was on. I'm like, okay, so I unblocked him. He called my phone. He was like, why you ain't answer? Blah, blah, blah. I was calling your phone. The reason why I answered is because he was blocked. So I was like, I was so heated. I was like, you know what? I said, do you like my mom or something? I said, I already know you like my mom or something like that. He was like, you're not even letting me talk. You're not even letting me talk. Let me explain. You're not even letting me talk. You let me explain. Blah, blah, blah. So he said, you know what? Yeah, I like your mom. He hung up on me. And then all of a sudden, I told my mom, I was like, I didn't even let him speak. I didn't even want to hear it no more. Real talk, I really didn't want to hear it no more. So then my mom was like, hold on. She calls me up and told me more stuff that he was saying. Then she puts us on three-way. We was on three-way multiple times. I think we was on three-way about 4 times, y'all. So she puts us on three-way. As we on three-way, me personally, I didn't want to hear nothing he had to say. I'm going off getting mad as hell at him. So I'm screaming, yelling. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. He was like, you're not even letting me talk. My mom was like, Kawhi, come on. Calm down. Let him speak. Let him speak. My brother heard it. And I'm looking like, I'm confused on why you even want me to let him speak in the first place after what he just said. There's nothing you could really say to me type shit. Like, that's what I'm saying. So whatever. Yo. So that's what we were talking about. Blah, blah, blah. We got off the phone. And in my way, I'm like, I'm still trying to figure out, like, what's going on here. Because, like, after I said I was going to block him, I feel like that should have been the end of it. But just because it kept egging on and egging on and egging on and egging on, that was a whole situation. So I'm already heard about the situation. I called my uncle up, let my uncle know what was going on and stuff like that. Like, I had been told my uncle about this person. That's the funny part because the person has the same name as my uncle. And I did tell my uncle about this person before all of this shenanigans went down. My uncle was like, anybody with his name, you kind of really need to stay away from type stuff, whatever, because, yeah, how he was. So, yeah, I'm more crying in the car because I'm like, damn, like, is this really what it is, like, after all of this, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, but, like, my mental is already getting drainingly down because it's like, it's really like, damn, like, this is somebody, like, I'm supposed to trust. I trust the both of you. And I'm like, I already told this man my mom would never do me like that. So now it's already making it seem, because I did tell my auntie this too. I was like, I told this man that my mom would never do me like this, never do me like this. And now it's backfiring in my face like, yes, she would. So I went to go pick up my sister. As I was done talking to my uncle, I drove to pick up my sister. I'm already heated in my head about the situation. Drove to pick up my sister. I waited on her. And after everything was done, said and done, I called my mom up and I was like, all right, after this is done, I said, can't you block him? My mom was like, why? I was like, when you ask me to block somebody, I always do it. Like, and then she was like, yeah, you're right. She thought about it, said, yeah, you're right. She sent me a screenshot of her blocking him. In my heart, my body, and soul, I could not believe it. I felt in my body, heart, and soul that she sent me a block screen and went back and unblocked him. That's how I felt. So I kept calling her phone.
It
I was
wasn't
like,
a
Mom,
your
did you really
intuition
block
was
him? Blah, blah,
lying.
blah. Like, did you, like, stuff like that. So after she blocked him, I called his phone. I was like, you can leave my mom alone, blah, blah, blah. We don't want you. She don't want you. She would never get to you. I don't know, in his head he was iffy or lost his brain cells or something. I don't know. But he was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. So right then and there, I already knew. He was like, what are you talking about? He calls my mom phones up, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I heard everything that was said and stuff like that. You think you're slow. I heard everything you said. You're not none of that. You think my mom doesn't want you. My mom doesn't want you. She doesn't want you. I'm thinking me and my mom on the same page. Real shit. Real shit. I'm thinking we're on the same page. And he was like, no, what are you talking about? So he calls my mom up, tells my mom everything that I was saying. tells my mom everything that I was saying, like she don't want you, blah blah. Blah. My mom calls my phone up, and she was like, duh, 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 duh. She was like, oh, why did you tell him that you was in the room, blah blah blah. Right then and there, I already knew. But before that, before she even did that, she had called me. She was like, Hawaii, I would never do you like that. You're my daughter, this and that. That escalated real fast because I had to get my uncle involved and was like, this is what she's doing. I asked her to block him. She's not even doing it.
She don't got
My
no
uncle called her.
principles,
She called
bruh.
my phone talking about, you're my daughter. I would never put a man before you, blah, 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 whatever. So back to that, she calls my phone. She was like, why did you tell him that you were in the room? Why did you tell him? I was like, I thought he was supposed to be blocked. She was like, well, he wanted me. He wants me now. He wants me. He don't want you. And I'm more hurt. Like, are you serious? I was like, what? Like, he told me everything he told me. He's telling you the same thing. So why didn't you just block him? She was like, well, I'm grown. He wanted me, not you. I'm sorry, and he don't want you. That's all she kept saying. And I was hurt, like real dong hurt. Like damn, like I thought we were supposed to be on the same team, but it really backfired that you really would do me like that. So we were going on and on and on and on it for days about this, and she just kept bringing it back in my face, talking about he don't want you and stuff like that. Then after like during the hurricane, I'm gonna make another part. All right, this is part 2. So yeah, in the argument, she was like, why would you go with somebody who wanted to F on your mom? Yeah, because he was talking to me first, and then he decided to say he wanted my mom. That's why she was like, why would you go with a guy that still say he want to F on your mom? That was the whole situation. I was still talking to the guy first. I asked my mom to block him. She did not block him. And then after like weeks, she blocked him. And then we were still talking. Me and the guy were still talking because we go to the same places. We work at the same place. We go to school at the same place. Like that's why we were still talking, and we do music together. That's why we were still in contact and stuff like that. And we already had did stuff. So yeah, I just didn't let my mom know certain stuff that had happened while we were together because like that wasn't her business. But then when she found out that we had sex, yeah, like I let her know because she found out and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it was like the principle is I don't care if he wanted my mom after me. It's the fact that I asked my mom to block him, and as my mom, I would think you would block him because he was talking to your daughter first, and yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, her mama want to be
Yeah, in the
young.
argument, she was like, why would you? Yeah, everybody been telling me to make a GoFundMe, so I finally did. Like, normally I would never really do this because I don't really ask for help like that, but I finally made it. I put it in my link in the bio, y'all. I literally put it at 1,000. I don't even care for it, really. Like, it's just, I just started because a lot of people said go ahead and make one. Yeah, everybody been telling me, yeah, you're right. I should have had, but at the end of the day, like, at the time, I was only 19, and I wouldn't think my mom would do that. I thought, like,
She's only 19.
I don't even know. Yes, I should have cut him
Or
off
she's
right
20
then and
now.
there. That was my fault for not cutting him off. I can admit when I'm wrong. I should have cut him off right then and there, but I didn't because it was like, I'm only 19. He was 26. Like,
He's 26.
I liked the person. Like, and
How
for
old
me,
is
it's
your
just-
mom? She's 19. I just assumed the mom had her young, bro, and the mom still want to be young. You know.
You and then have trust for my mom. I wouldn't think it would have went that way, but it did. I can't change what happened. It happened, and it is what it is at this point now.
I don't want to get copyrighted.
Y'all, this is only going to be number 1, part 1 on what happened to my eye. Part 2 will be on my mom's situation. I'm not really ready to speak on that right now. So, yeah. So, basically, I did a double yesterday, and I came home. My brother said that he made everybody burgers, and mine was in the microwave. I had asked my sister because she make mines while I'm in the shower. She couldn't because she was already tired because she had came home from school, whatever, and she got home late. So then my brother was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make me another burger." I was like, "Oh, since you about to make another burger, can you make mines, please? Because I'm about to take a shower." And he was like, "No, everybody made their burgers already. All I had to do was fix it, and everybody else can make their own burger." I was like, "I always do stuff for you. Like, I literally brought you pizza yesterday, and I didn't want to give my pizza away. My brother came to my door like 6 times when I had a box of pizza and I didn't eat all day. 6 times. And I still wound up giving him the pizza even after I told him no. Every time I got food or anything, I still give it to him or save him something every time. And all I asked him was, could he like just make my burger? All you do is put lettuce on there.
So
And I
they
was gonna take a
arguing
shower.
over a burger.
So he was like, no, everybody make. I was like, after all I do for you, I literally gave you food, this and that, and like all I'm asking you to do this. And we got into a heated argument. Both of us was yelling back and forth. I was cussing, he was cussing, and stuff like that. And then I go into the bathroom because I was about to take a shower because I just got off of work, as I previously said. I had just got off of work, and I was like, "Can you make it?" He was like, "No, I'm not making it, blah, blah, blah." So then as I was in the room, I heard him say, "You know what? Yeah, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it, but I'm done." And then once I heard that, I'm like, he's saying he's done, but after all the times I do for you, that I don't even do that to you at all. Like, why are you changing up on me? And both of us was about to get kicked out. I would have to find a way to stack up money to help him come live with me and all types of shit because my mom, me and my brother is apparently like the black sheep in the house. And it's more sad to
And
me
y'all
because
fighting
his
each
relationship
other.
was like this, and for him to like do this to my face, yeah. So as I was stating, we both were yelling, bickering back and forth and stuff like that. Because the video keeps cutting it off, y'all. I might not have no space on my phone. We're both yelling back and forth, blah, blah, blah. He was like, I'm done after I've done this. And once I heard that, I flipped because I'm in the bathroom flip. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to make nothing for you. I said, I'm done with you. You don't got to make my shit no more, blah, blah, blah. I don't even want you to make my shit. Because after you saying all this, at this point, don't even make my stuff no more. Like, you good for it. He heard me saying all of this. He's talking about, oh, you just doing this in front of a guy on the phone. Bro, I was already asking you, and we both was already yelling, so it had nothing to do with nobody on the phone. I always have other people on the phone so that they can see how I get treated in the house. So then, and plus, I walked home.
Yeah, she got a
That's why
stressful household, man.
also was on the phone because every time I get off of work, I walk home. I walk 20, 30 minutes home because I don't have a car yet, whatever. So I hear him in the kitchen was like, you know what? You can make your own, and I'm eating yours. And I was like, don't touch mine. I literally just said that I will make it myself. You're good. We both yelling still. I'm like, I will make it myself, blah, blah. You're good. So I get out.
He just mad because the environment made him mad. You know what I'm
Now
saying?
he talking about, yeah, I got your burger. Yeah, I got your burger. I'm like, look, don't touch my stuff. I literally said I will make it myself, blah, blah, blah. I told him I will make it myself. And he's still getting mad. My little brother was like, that is kind of petty because I literally did say I'll make it myself. So I go out into the front room. He was like, oh yeah, that's why he's fixing my burger up to eat it. And I'm like, nah, do not do that. So I try to grab the first plate. My little brother was like, oh, that's petty, blah, blah, blah. So I try to grab the first burger. I grab the first one because I'm looking like, that's my burger, blah, blah, blah. Why are you like trying to make it? I was like, that's my burger. Why are you trying to make it? Blah, 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 y'all. And stuff like that. So I tried to grab the first burger. I grabbed the first burger. Then he was like, I got the second one. Try to grab the second one. I had knocked the buns out his hand. But I tried to grab the burger. He had pushed me on the ground. And I think he had blacked out. And he was like, nah, F this. And he had hit me in the eye.
Blacked
Y'all,
out.
I did want to call in the police on my brother, but then I had told them not to come because I had thought about it. I'm like, yeah, that is my little brother, blah, blah, blah. I know he has anger issues and
Nigga
stuff like
punched
that.
you
That
in
does
your
not give him
shit.
the right to his hands on me.
That's
stuff like
crazy. It's not funny, but damn. So y'all are the man, y'all environment over there is wicked.
But none of that gives him the right. We spoke like 2 days later prior because like that video was like 2 days ago. We spoke prior. He apologized. He said he didn't mean for it to go that far. We have our understanding. We just have to be distance away from each other. I still got love for my brother. Always will have love for my brother. But
At
is
a
what
point, people just be saying that, bro. Like, you, come on. It gets to a certain point to where, okay, I've said that a million times already. We just can't be around each other. Like, either y'all gonna make it work or y'all can't. It's that simple.
My mom did not hit me in the eye, point blank. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of didn't want to post what my brother did to my eye because, like I said, we both talked now about the situation when I was getting my stuff, and he apologized. He said, "I still love you," and stuff like that. I apologize for hitting you. He didn't mean to go that far, and he blacked out. Like I said, I still love my brother, point blank. Yo, this is gonna be at the top for everybody because they said the link isn't clickable. The link is not clickable in the bio apparently, so it's in my link tree. So all you gotta do is click the links, and when you see my link tree, it literally says link tree. The GoFundMe is at the top because apparently TikTok does not let you put links in your bio. But yeah, it's at the top, y'all. And this will be a post because I want to thank everybody that are supporting me and that do understand the situation. And for the people that are trying to send me money and are sending me money, because I one thing about me, I would never ask, but for the people that are actually trying to send me money and help me out, I 100% deeply am thankful for you guys, like from the bottom of my heart. I thank everybody that watched that video that understand I was not trying to bash my mom in no type of way. It's just I wanted my side of the point to be heard because it's a lot, and it's a lot on my mental health. It's a lot. And I understand my mom's going through what she's going through as well. So it's a lot on both of us. But at the end of the day, I just want to thank everybody that helped and supported me. Yes, I got out. I'm living with my god sister for right now. So I just thank everybody that helped me and that is supporting me. And this, yes, I put my stuff in the storage because I no longer live with my mom. She had kicked me out due to the video being so viral and stuff like that. I live with my god sister. And yeah, most of my stuff is in the storage. Yeah. You guys, let me clear this up right now because clearly people are still getting it all wrong. My mom didn't sleep with the guy. I was the only one sleeping with this man. My mom didn't sleep with this guy. She was talking to the man after I asked her to block him, and she still proceeded to talk to him. It was more of a principle thing that I'm your child and I would expect you to block the person because he was talking to your child first. If anything, if I was a mom, I would block. You wouldn't even have to question or second guess that. It would already been done. That is what it was. We were not sleeping with the same person. She was just talking to the person that I was talking to. That is exactly the reason why, to bring awareness, because my mom would be the type to tell my entire family the things that I would say and not the things that she would say. And it would make me look bad, and I'd be like, y'all don't hear the things that she says to me. Like, I would never sit there and say hurtful things about somebody unless they say something about me. So that is the main reason why I posted the video, so that they can see my point of view, my side of the story, that I'm not the one that's always saying hurtful stuff. She says hurtful stuff to me, and that's the reason why I say certain things back, point blank. And not only that, there's a lot of African Americans and a lot of people that goes through the same things that I'm going through, that they can't voice it because they're scared. I'm not scared to voice my opinions or tell everybody how I feel. I always use social media or something as like something that I always tell my story on. Like this is something that I always wanted to do, like sit here and tell my story. I didn't expect it to go this viral, but it did. It is what it is, and this is exactly why I posted it, to bring awareness. Like I said prior, I had my phone. He was supposed to be talking to my mom. My mom and him were speaking on my phone. I was in the bathroom listening to the whole conversation. She was supposed to be asking him questions about me, like a mom's supposed to ask him, because he's 26 years old and I was 19 at the time. Obviously, like what a 26-year-old want when my 19-year-old. That's what she basically wanted to ask him and stuff like that. And she started to proceed to ask him, is he in school? Did he go to college? Like, Have you ever had a record? All types of stuff like that. The conversation switched over. She started talking about herself a little bit and started to get more in depth and sexual in the conversation, asking him about his past relationships and why would he want to go with a 19-year-old, all types of stuff like that. It got a little out of hand, blah, blah, blah. And on the phone while I was in there, they were talking for at least 2-3 hours. I was present at the time, so yeah, I heard all the conversation. After that, it was for, I could say, 4 or 5 days that they were still communicating. After I told her to stop, I told her to block him. After the whole thing blew up and stuff like that, I told her to block him. She didn't want to block him. She was like, why? Then she told me she blocked him, sent me a screenshot of him being blocked. And in my heart and soul and body, I knew he wasn't blocked, so I didn't believe that. So I kept calling her. I was like, Mom, did you really block him? She was like, yeah, I did. But something in my heart felt iffy, so I had called him up. I was like, yeah, my mom's not messing with you. You're blocked. You're blocked. He was like, blocked? He said blocked. And he even told me that she never blocked him and that she told him, oh, I'm going to pretend that you're blocked. I'm going to tell her that you're blocked, but in reality, they still going to be talking. That's what he told me and stuff like that. I knew my mom didn't really block him. Like, you ain't gonna find out. Because she had called my phone up after I told him, oh, I knew everything. He called my mom and told her everything that I said. And she called my phone back and was like, why did you tell him that you heard everything and stuff like that? And I was like, I thought he was supposed to be blocked. That's how I knew for a fact he wasn't blocked.
Man, I asked you to block him, but you're still talking to him. The mama talking about some, I don't get no fuck. You can't tell me who the fuck.
Yes, y'all, I'm the girl in the video that she was talking about. My mom didn't sleep with the person. She was just talking to the person that I asked her to block because he was talking to me first. But yes, as a parent or whatever, I feel like she should have never even associated herself with that. She should have just immediately blocked him, because why would you entertain it knowing that he was talking to your child first? Point blank, period.
Man, I asked you to, like, mommy, yes, you can talk to whoever you want to talk to, but why does he have to be the same man that I was talking to? The mama gonna say...
Exactly, that was the whole principle of it. Like, I'm your child, and I feel like after I had told you to block him, he should have been blocked. It should have been no other questions, none of that. He should have been blocked because it's the principles. I am your child, and this is a random person that he should have been cut the hell off, knowing that he ruined our relationship. Like, yes, our relationship ended over a guy, so yeah. So apparently everybody keep asking me the same thing and getting the content a little wrong. You guys, is your mom currently sleeping with him, or was, and now they broke up? No, what happened was, my mom was just speaking to the guy that I told her to block. She continued to speak to him, and all she could ever say is, oh, he wanted me, he wanted me, he wanted me, he don't want you, he don't want you. After we was already talking, me and this guy was already
I don't
talking
want you
before
part
all of that.
is the...
We was already doing stuff before all of that. And then he decided to talk to my mom. I literally made a whole story. He decided to talk to my mom because he was trying to get his dad put on with my mom, but it switched over, then he started liking my mom. I asked my mom to block him because it's the principle. My mom was never sleeping with him. They never slept together, and she was never dating him after. It was the principle, like, I asked you to block the person, and you couldn't. You said no, and then you finally blocked him, but all you keep throwing in my face is, oh.
As long as she's not out here still fucking with the nigga, though, like actually sleeping with him and talking to him now that you done moved out. You know, if she's not doing that, then that's she's not, that's good. But
oh, he wanted to F on your mom, he wanted to smash on your mom, he wanted me, not you, he wanted me, not you.
Yeah, that's the point, though. It make it seem like she's gonna do that.
He told you the same thing. Like, I'm confused. He was talking to me first, so for her to say all that, and I just asked her to block him, and she could not. It's the principle, because I'm your child. Why wouldn't you block somebody that literally just hurted my feelings or said some stuff like that, or even try to talk to me and then try to proceed to talk to my mom, point blank? That's what it was. It was more of a principle thing. I was more mad at my mom that she chose not to block him. That's why I was mad. Other than that, it was none of that, oh, this and that, oh, you didn't blah, blah, blah. No, I was more mad because she didn't want to block the person, and all she could ever do and throw in my face in any type of arguments is, oh, he wanted me, not you, blah, blah, blah. Because I thought at first we was on the same page. Like, we tried to get his ass caught up because he tried to like both of us at the same time. But it turned around, she was still communicating with him. That's what it was. And even after I blocked him, that is exactly what she continued to keep saying. So even when I cut him off, that's all I keep hearing. So the reason why she kept saying he chose me and not you, blah, 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 like I said, is because we were talking. Me and this guy were talking first. He decided that he wanted to talk to my mom about his dad, and my mom was going to talk to him about her child because he is 26 years old and I was 19. I just turned 20 last month. My birthday was last month. I just turned 20. I was 19 talking to a 26-year-old, y'all. And we were talking and stuff like that. And we were kissing and we did other stuff, blah, blah, whatever. And they were talking. He liked my mama's energy because how she were talking to him. Mind you, my mom is older. So when he's 26 and my mom is a little older than him, his mind is like messed up a little too because he's falling for whatever my mom's saying at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, we all know older people can get to you. As I clearly said, I was 19, he's 26. He was older than me. So they were talking. He was like, I like my mom's energy. He really think my mom and his dad should get put on, blah, blah, blah. Or they should talk even if we decide to make things go further, blah, blah, blah. Then, all of a sudden, he hangs up on me. When I gave him the number, that was my fault. I did give the number, my fault. Because I didn't think nothing of it. I'm only 19, y'all. I'm thinking, okay, he really liked me. We've been talking for a little minute. I would not think he finna just jump over to my mom and think he just gonna like my mom and stuff like that. Did not think that. So then... And not only that, I have multiple witnesses that will tell you the same shit that I told them. Point blank. So, y'all, the reason why she kept saying, he was saying, put me on 3 ways, I was cussing him out, going crazy. My mom was like, come tell her. Because my mom was also on the phone with me on 3 ways. She was like, tell her, okay, I'm not going to let you talk. And now she was like, why? So I kept asking her over and over, did she block him? Because and she was like, why'd you tell him that you...
We're going to wrap it up, y'all.
And not only that, I have multiple witnesses that will tell you the same shit that I told them. Point blank. Thank you. Exactly. We're siblings at the end of the day. He apologized. Like I said, it was 2 days. He did come and apologize to me. It's not like he didn't apologize. He did come and apologize to me. If he didn't apologize, we would not be talking. But he came and apologized to me. I just don't like the death threats that's getting sent to him, whatever. But he came and apologized to me. That's the only reason. At the end of the day, you guys, I left the situation. Y'all. That's
she talking
all
about
that
her
is.
brother.
As long as I left the situation, that's all it is. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like, in a way, I just want to say this. I'm doing great. Sometimes I just be wanting to cry because I know how everything blew over. And I understand me and my mom's relationship will never be the same, even after all that was said. I'm just going to say I have no hatred in my heart for my mom. I still love my mom regardless. Like I said, the reason why I'm the type of person that's so forgiving and so... is because you only get one parent. And yeah, like I told you guys, for the longest, I've been trying to get that bond forever because... I mean, that's the only mom I got. Like, and at the end of the day, that's still my mom. I understand she said some hurtful things and stuff like that. I don't know if she just don't know how to project her words. And it came off angry because she wants me to get her point. Like I said, my mom went through a lot of trauma as well. That doesn't validate for her to say what she said. But she did get shot 9 times by my father after he did commit suicide in 2014. So maybe that's like a trauma on her as well. I'm still
crazy, bro.
Going through trauma about the whole situation. I just wish...
That's her clip. That's this one clip that's like this. So
our relationship was a little bit stronger. That this didn't end. our relationship over the guy. I just feel like she wanted to let me know that this guy was not for me, but she just did it in the wrong way. I don't wish no death threats on my mom, because if I'm gonna be peaceful about it and let God handle everything. I'm not, like I'm saying, I'm not God. Like, karma.
Regardless, if you want to start messing with your mama again, you know what I'm saying? Your mama didn't handle that in a adult way. You know what I'm saying? And like, chances is she's gonna continue her behavior. You know what I'm saying? She's already old. You know what I'm saying? So she's stuck in her ways. She's not changing. You know, so you know, if you want to move back in, that's on you, I guess. You know what it's like. I hope you can get on your feet and get your own shit, you know, and, you know, keep your distance and love her from a distance, you know.
Like, karma is its own best. I let everybody else deal with it on its own. I'm just gonna be forgiving. Like I said, even though it hurt my feelings, I'm always have to live with this. It's on the entire world. Always have to live with this for the rest of my life. I'ma just keep the peace, make sure I finish school, and
Hey, I know you hungry too, nigga. On my mama.
go on about my life. Maybe one day we could get down, sit down and talk like cordial people. But at the moment, I'ma just be by myself. And as for my brother, for him telling me that he apologized and stuff like that, like I said, I'm the type of person that's forgiving. Karma does it all, and God does it all. I am not God, and I'm not going to be the one to play God. So with that being said, I have nothing but peace in my heart. For the people that is going to continue to watch me, I'm going to continue to post like the normal person I used to be before this went viral, before it went like crazy. I'm still be posting like I used to post. For the people that gain or want to watch me and follow me, thank you guys. For the people that doesn't watch me or don't want to watch me no more, still thank you guys, because at the end of the day,
Hey, man, y'all go follow, man. Document your journey, you know, of getting your own place if you can do so. You know, I know how things be. It's not just, it's easier said than done, you know. But if you're able to do that, document your journey of getting your own place, or just of what it's like to finally be at peace, or keep doing what you was doing before, so as well, you know. But add something to it. You got an audience now. You got an eye, you know. Try to utilize it, you know. Me though.
it is what it is. Like, me personally, I never cared for this fame. I don't care for it. I'm still gonna be me at the end of the day. I just wish it never boiled over like the way it did. I wish me and my mom relationship was the way it was. Like, not so rocky, especially now over man. But at the end of the day, that man is not in the picture. He's irrelevant to the conversation. He will never be mentioned. His name would never be face to face. None of that. I don't care for him. Point blank. I will still always have love for my mom deep in my heart, and for my brother deep in my heart. I'ma just leave it like this,
So
y'all.
did that happen on the same day with her eye and her mom?
I'm not gonna.
That might have been.
I bet if I give
Y'all go follow the IG, man. Y'all go follow the TikTok. You know, run it up. Shorty make a YouTube channel. You know, utilize it. You know. Just focusing on me right now. So I have it posted. Plus, I'm letting my eye heal. Thank you all for checking on me. So another slide on that.
Let me tell you something.
Wait, you see here alone?
I think that's it, yeah. So that's it right there, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in, man. If you made it to the end of this video, man, drop a strong arm emoji in the chat, man, because you's a real one. You strong for sticking through. I know you're hungry. I know you might not be tired. You're probably entertained. If you are, you know what I'm saying? If you made it to the end of this video, you fucking with a nigga, so I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button. That's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. If you made it to the end, you're bored, you want to watch another video, check out this video to the left Or you can check out my music to the right. I just dropped some new shit, all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, all that good shit. Subscribe to TYP Cam Music and more TYP Cam. That's my second channel. I'll get at y'all on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the 9.
TYP the 9, you know that this the way of life. I ain't never raped the gang, but I feel like gang tie. I've been really pushing P, put the P in TYP, that nigga.